Namibia will vote on Wednesday in what is expected to be the country's most competitive election yet for the ruling SWAPO party. It has governed the country since independence, and Namibia's Electoral Commission says it's all systems go. Let's get the very latest now. Sophie Mokoena, SABC News International Editor, joins us from Windhoek in Namibia with the very latest. Sophie, good evening to you. Thank you so much for your time. Political parties have wrapped up their campaigns. What is the Electoral Commission saying as far as preparedness is concerned?
Earlier on, we were at the headquarters of the Electoral Commission of Namibia. We saw the cars, and it looks like, I think, the staff is now preparing perhaps to deliver material and also to ensure that they are able to deliver all material that will be used for voting. We also saw earlier on that in some areas the electoral officials were not happy. Those who are supposed to be assisting on election day were not happy about payments, but it looks like that matter was resolved. But at 7 p.m. tonight, the Electoral Commission of Namibia will have a media briefing. This is where we are going to get a proper and factual information in terms of state of readiness, and we'll be able perhaps to ask questions in terms of some of the issues that were there this week and how they were resolved. But at 7 p.m. we expect the Electoral Commission to address the media here in Windhoek. We will be there.
All right, and quite an interesting one, as you say that, they have given that update, but, SWAPO's campaign manager believes the party will win. The party, though, putting forward a female candidate, while the Independent Patriots for Change leader, Panduleni Itula, a former SWAPO member, believes, though, that he stands a good chance. Whichever way this goes, history will be made, right?
Yes, whichever way it goes, history will be made. If SWAPO is able to continue, clearly we are going to have a female president-elect in the SADC region. If the opposition is able to have enough numbers to pull it, you will see a change in Namibia. We know that both candidates were working very hard yesterday on final push, and we know that even today the opposition leader Itulu is going to address a group today in the evening at 6. It's supposed to have started, where he is engaging a specific sector and a small community in terms of talking about what he is going to do for Namibia if he gets the nod. But on the other hand, you have SWAPO also on its final push. We saw the candidate of SWAPO also engaging different people. On the other hand, you have the former liberation organizations in the SADC region have descended in Windhoek to give support to SWAPO. And therefore, you can see that stakes are high.
And like many countries, though, on the continent, high unemployment, corruption, allegations, as well as inequality are quite huge issues for the electorate. And I suppose whoever wins is going to have to grapple with these as well.
Yes, like other countries on the continent, South Africa is also a part of those countries that are struggling with unemployment. And when you look at the population on the continent, it's mainly young people, and they don't have jobs, and they are disgruntled. And this is a group that is actually pushing for change in different regions on the continent. And therefore, Namibia is going through a similar problem of unemployment, issues of poverty, and the economy that is very sluggish. And since COVID-19, the country is also struggling to increase the economic growth in the same way other countries are doing on the continent. And therefore, the issue of unemployment and the economy on the continent is very, very critical. The leaders of the continent must focus on growing the economy. With the African Continental Free Trade Area, this is what they are supposed to be doing, because unfortunately these young people are learned, they've got skills, and they've gone to institutions of higher learning. They come out, they can't find jobs, and therefore they are not happy. And I think we are sitting on a serious problem on the continent if we don't resolve the issue of unemployment. I mean, you talk about the Zamazamas. Look at those people who are coming out of those shafts. These are young people, and not only young people from South Africa, including our neighboring countries. And some of them, if you can ask them, you'll find that they are very learned, but in their respective countries, there are no jobs. And South Africa, also, there are no jobs. And therefore, you see a situation also where there's tension between Africans on the continent, because some feel that other countries have better opportunities and they go there, while the people in those countries are themselves struggling. And therefore, I think leadership is about taking responsibility. When they get elected, they promise all the opportunities, but when they are supposed to deliver, they don't deliver. And therefore, whether you're talking change or continuity, the problem is delivery, and that delivery must have a positive impact on ordinary people's lives. And it's not happening.
And certainly, as you say, young people are critical in this election as well, because they make up quite a sizable number of the electorate as well. And these are some of the issues that they are grappling with, as you're saying, that even in some cases of illegal mining, you're seeing young people, and in some of their countries, there are no jobs. So what do they do? And this issue of corruption allegations as well, the issue of, high unemployment, inequality, is also going to really play quite a bit there. But thank you so much, Sophie, for that update, and we'll continue then to track the story through your eyes. That's Sophie Mokoena, the SABC News International Editor, live for us from Windhoek in Namibia as the country prepares to head to the polls there on Wednesday.